Hello, hello, and welcome to My Time TV. This is Community TV with Adaire. We are kicking off today with some really interesting technological challenges. Again, I tell you, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So I just want to welcome you to Community TV. It is TV for you by TV from me. And this is where I talk to people in the community who are doing amazing things that adds to the lives, that adds value to the lives of people around them. Now, it could be anything from meditation, it could be a yoga class, it could be learning to cook, reading tarot cards, or healing, physical fitness, or whatever you're interested in, we're covering it here. Now, this is pretty amazing because today we have a lovely lady, Katie Krasser, who is a personal trainer. She's going to correct me if I'm wrong. She's in the lobby. She's waiting to come and speak to us. And she is joining us from the other side of the world. No, it's actually from the other side of Adelaide, which used to be the other side of the world before the advent of the internet, because it was so damn far. You have to take a water bag to drive down there. Katie is in Morphett Vale, and she is a personal trainer. And I'd love to bring her on, and we can have a bit of a chat about what Katie does, how she helps the community, and some other stuff. And I think actually Katie's brought a couple of really good tips for you today. If you are a couch potato, hang around, because Katie's going to share with us a few little tips that are going to get our asses off the couch. So bringing you into the broadcast now, 3, 2, 1, boom. Welcome, Katie. How you going?
I'm good, thank you. How are you going, Adaire?
I'm going really well. Yay, it's working.
Oh, good. You can hear me?
I can hear you. I can see you. It's all working well. So, Katie, thank you so much for joining us today. I really appreciate it. And it's so good to be able to find so many amazing people in the community doing things to help the community, to be able to help share what they do that helps other people. So just, if you don't mind, Katie, just share a little bit about yourself. And I've got a bit of insider knowledge, but a bit about yourself and what it is that has brought you to the point that you are at today, because I know it's quite a fascinating journey that you've had. So yeah, if you'd like to share with us, that'd be great.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Yeah. So I'm a mum of 3, and my progress and journey started when, after I had my children, I was still quite overweight, 25 kilos overweight, still to be exact, when my youngest child turned 1. And it was a big wake-up call when I saw those photos, and I'm like, who is that person? Yeah, and I kept using that excuse, I've just had a baby, you know, that sort of thing. So I thought, right, so I started doing Zumba, and to me that was really fun, and it didn't feel like exercise. It was definitely exercise in disguise, and it got me moving, it got me off the couch, got me having fun, and that's the key. You've got to enjoy what you do. I lost the weight, and I decided to become a Zumba instructor, and then I decided to become a personal trainer to help other people achieve what they want to achieve and get healthy. Yeah.
That is awesome. I love it. And I love Zumba. It is something that's interesting, because one of my daughters is a Zumba instructor too, and she actually found this class, and it was probably about 8 or 9 years ago now. So yeah. Just first, how long have you been a Zumba instructor?
I've been a Zumba instructor since 2010, sorry, 7 years.
Okay, 7 years. Okay, so it's probably about the same time as Amber did, but she went and found this class, and she's saying, Mum, there's this new exercise thing out called Zumba, and I'm going, yeah, whatevs. Yeah. And it didn't really, but and I'm really grateful that she kept saying, come and try it, come and try it, come and try it. And it was in a local. It is, but the funny thing was, and you might be able to shed a bit of light or give some, a bit of help for this, but I know probably for the first 5 or 6 weeks that I went, I wasn't that enamored with it. I like the music and I like watching those, like the girls on stage were just doing a brilliant job, and I go, oh my God, if I could dance like that. But I actually
Yeah.
felt like a bit of a spider with, sort of 8 arms and legs, and they're all they're all going in
And
different directions.
I think that's the thing is when we get over ourselves, so we stop worrying about what we look like because we feel
Yeah.
uncoordinated and we feel
Yeah.
embarrassed. What I try and create is I've got my studio is dark. There is no
Yeah.
mirrors. There's
Yeah.
mood lighting, and there's lots of woo, and whooping and getting excited. So people are smiling, they're laughing, they're singing, and
Yeah.
they're forgetting about, oh, do I look funny, or I'm uncoordinated, or I can't do this.
Yeah.
So it's about
Yeah.
having fun. Whatever movement you can do is of benefit to you, and that's what it's about. Doing something fun that you enjoy, and get moving. Yeah.
I think it was pretty awesome because I would be with the guys. You know how the new people, the new kids, they come in and they all scoot to the back of the room because they're the ones that should be up the front, but it's the ones that are know the routines, that are they're front row divas, and I can
They
say that
are.
because I'm a front row diva now. but
But it's actually easier when you're at the front because you can see better.
I
Or some people like to
know.
be at the back because they're self-conscious, but then they follow the person in front. So whatever works for you. I try not to say to people left or right. Just it's directional. So I
Yeah.
just sort of point and we move that way, hopefully. But it's about having fun and such a variety of different ages, and there's
Mm.
lots of mums and daughters, and you're never too old or too young to get moving and get active. No excuses, I say.
No excuses
Yeah,
whatsoever. And if you can find something that you really love to do, and
yeah,
and let's face it, who most people like dancing. I mean, there's
yeah.
my husband. He might dance after a few bourbons, but but
Yeah.
I think most people would be just that. I think Zumba is great because it is. Kids just take to it. I know that there was an age. Do you have an age limit, or do you do special? Oh, they've got kids Zumba and they've got all sorts of.
Yeah. I was doing kids. I do kids Zumba parties, birthday parties, and I am trained in kids Zumba.
Oh
I'm not
wow!
currently running classes. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm not currently doing kids classes at the moment. So
Mm.
normally it's about 8 to 10 years and up. Just mainly because of the moves. They can be a bit funky, a bit sexy, and so it's sort of generated for that. Coming into the teens and up. But I am trained. I do, like on the weekend, I just did a birthday party for a 4-year-old little girl. Oh, she's so cute. So it's
Oh.
got appropriate music and moves for the young children as well. And it's a lot of fun and getting them moving and being active and enjoying the music. And that's what it's about, I think. Yeah.
Absolutely. That is so cool. I just see we've got a couple of people join us. So just if you want to ask Katie anything, we're putting you on the spot here, just anything about Zumba, or we can talk a little bit more about personal training and fitness too as well. But I just think that if people are here and they're hooking in and watching, just shout out and say hi, because it really is cool to have people that are in the viewers to let us know that you're here, and it sort of adds to the environment a little bit. Just as an aside, I want to show you. I don't know if you can see it from your end, but we have got the Be Live TV. I'm using Be Live TV platform. I'm actually a moderator and an admin with them on their group Be Live TV, and it's really quite funny because they have done Halloween. Now, I'm not a big Halloween observer. In fact, until my fourth child was born, he's now nearly 16, it was like Halloween really didn't exist, but he's dragged us into sort of celebrating it as he's grown up, because it's becoming more and more Australianized, I guess, from the US. But they've done some really cool Halloween frames. So you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but here we've got a mummy chasing I think it's Frankenstein or a zombie or something. He's green. So you'll be able to have a look. If you can't see it now, Katie, you'll be able to see it in the playback. And then there's
then I'll be mortified.
That's what Halloween's supposed to do, isn't it?
Yeah,
and then there's one there.
Make me look better.
I still got your face in the middle of it, but there we've got some skeletons there, and then we've got the mummies, and here's the ghost, Casper the Friendly Ghost or something, and there's got little spiders coming down and then going back up. So that's pretty cool. That's as a bit of an aside and a bit of fun. So we didn't do your kids get into Halloween at all?
They do, because I've got my daughter turned 12 today and my youngest is 9.
Oh, happy birthday to your daughter.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely they're into all of that. So yeah, lots of fun.
Oh yes, yeah. So, and I was just saying to my son, he's over 6 foot, and he actually looks, he's 15, but he looks about 24. And I said to him, you can't go trick or treating because you just look like a creep. Unless you can borrow a kid or something to take with you. It's like,
yeah, you have to take a child with you. I think that's the way. Knocking on strangers' door.
I think that even at 15, you still want to be a kid and go trick or treating, but there's some discord between what you look like and how you feel.
Well, my daughter, who's 12 today, is exactly the same height as me. Like we're looking into each other's eyes. And I'm like,
yes.
I think, well, I've got a 19-year-old. She's taller than me, and my 9-year-old is catching up to me pretty quick, and the 12-year-old's exactly my height. So
it won't be long before she's. And it's like with my son, when I sort of sidle up next to him, if I want to look at him straight, I'd be looking straight at his armpit. So
my daughter likes to come to Zumba as well. So she's 12. She's been coming to Zumba, so she really enjoys it and has a lot of fun. So it helps with her confidence and enjoying the music, and
no, that's amazing. And I think actually that sort of thing does bring particularly mums and daughters closer together.
I think it's nice if you can do something together and have fun, and there's lots of mums and daughters that do come, which is awesome. Great to see.
And if it's healthy for you, it's like, it's win-win-win all around. So yeah,
for sure.
So just share, Katie, a little bit about what else you do, because I know we had a conversation. You said that because of the Zumba, you've been inspired to do other things. So do you want to share what the other things might be?
So I decided to become a personal trainer. So I do one-on-one personal training. So to help people, really zone in and tailor a program directly to them of what they want to achieve. And a lot of people like the one-on-one. They don't feel comfortable in a group setting. So you can tailor exactly to their fitness, to their level, if they've got any injuries or issues or knees or joints or those sorts of things. So you're doing something where they're capable of doing it, and then you can change it so you get the variety, you don't get bored, you've got all the equipment, and you've got someone there guiding you, making sure you've got proper technique and form. So I do the one-on-ones. I do a boot camp, which is like a group fitness class, which is different exercises each week done like a circuit. So you might do weights, and you might do boxing, and you might use the ropes or kettlebells or ball slams, or just bodyweight exercises. So I do that class as well, and I also do a MetaFit HIIT class, which is a 30-minute class. So it's really, fast, effective. So that's high intensity interval training. So it's the sort of exercise where it's just full body weight exercises. So no choreography, no weights, and you basically
what does that mean? What does that look like? Because
It's like 18 seconds on, and it's a body weight exercise, so explosive movement, and it could be like explosive, like jumping jacks, and then you might do lunges, and then it might be a plank, or it might be a burpee, or so it's different, and the timings are different, and the setup is different. You know, squat jumps, and you know, high knees, and running on the spot, all that fun stuff. Yeah, but people like it. For those people who don't want to do weights, that need something fast and effective, so you're done in 30 minutes with your warm-up and cool-down, and it's body weight only, so you don't have to worry about choreography, and you don't have to worry about weights. So, you know, that's a really, really effective way, really good for burning fat and getting lean muscle. And it's equivalent, you get the same benefits as working out for an hour in such a short period of time. So
wow,
the high intensity interval training is the most effective way to get results. Yeah.
Wow. So, and I've always been taught that the weight training is really important. In fact, I was doing the Les Mills stuff for a couple of years, and I really enjoyed that. And I've actually dropped it for a little while, but needing to get back to it. So what's your thoughts on training with weights in terms of?
Crucial. It's crucial, and everyone should do it. You know, men and women especially, and a lot of women really are worried that they're going to get bulky or big or look masculine. You have to, you have to lift so heavy. It doesn't happen overnight. You know, but you know, the types of weights we're talking about in this class and doing weight training or PT is getting you lean, giving you definition, giving you shape, you know, making you stronger. And it's nice. That's where you see the shape and the definition that people these days call toning. But that's actually what you get from when you're using weights, is where you're changing and growing those muscles and getting that nice shape, that nice definition, and making you stronger.
Well, it inspired me because I want to get back into it. I think it's something that that it's sort of sitting up. We've actually got a little gym that we've got up the other end of the house, and it's I do do Zumba in there sometimes, and then and I've got the bench and the weights, and husband's got the whole, you know, big thing, whatever that the blokes use. I don't even know what it's called. He's got all the pulleys with all that sort of stuff on it, and I think it really is easy it takes the discipline to get into it and do it. So it's probably a nice segue to say, well, what would be your tips for someone like me who's done it before, even someone who hasn't done it before? Here's Mandy. Hello, darling.
Hi, Mandy. Thank you.
Yay. Do you know Mandy? Yay. Yeah. Yeah, go Mandy. So, yes.
Excellent. So, yeah, no, it is really important. And, you know, studies have shown, doesn't matter what age, even the real elderly, really helping with the bones and osteoporosis and all of that sort of stuff. So it's really crucial. And it's really good because weights is, you get the whole thing. You can get cardio with the weights by doing kettlebell swings and ball slams. So, you know, people just got to think there's so many different options, and you can really get a full body workout, and it's nice to have the variety. And if you're wanting to get into it, I mean, a lot of people, they take up their gym membership and then they don't go. And the reason why they don't go is because that, one, they get bored, two, they don't know what they're doing, and you know, there's not that motivation or encouragement. So I like to think that I create a really welcoming, friendly environment that's fun to exercise in. You get the support, you make friendships, and people care whether you're there or not. They touch base with you. They're very supportive. They're encouragement, you know, supporting each other. And, you know, sometimes it can be really hard and scared to take that first step. And it really is daunting, walking into a room and thinking, I'll be the only one who doesn't know what I'm doing. I'll be the only overweight person. I'll be the only one who's not fit. I'll be the only one who can't do this or can't do that. and we need to stop speaking to ourselves like that. And you will be completely welcomed. There's, you know, fitness, and there's a capability for every level. You know, you just have to start. You have to just
start.
And I think, you know, trying not to overwhelm yourself and do everything at once. You know.
That's actually a really, really good point, because I know I stopped doing the weights for a little while, and this is like a public confession. But then I thought, that's it. I'm going to get back into it again, and I've got a bit of a program that I use. But instead of easing my way into it, I sort of expected that I would pick up where I left off before, and then, like, seriously, but not the next day, but the day after, I don't think I could move. And it was like, what the hell did I do that for? It was.
Yeah, so, you know, as time goes on, people learn to actually crave and love that feeling because they know that they've worked out. But the thing is, exercise is the most underutilized antidepressant. Okay, so you always, it makes, this is a fact, it makes you feel better, it gives you more energy, it helps you de-stress, it helps you sleep better, it improves your mood, it gives you those good feeling endorphins. You know, so the more that you do it, the more you want to do it, the more you crave it, and it becomes, you've got to make it that habit, and start with tiny little steps, like moving more, increasing your daily steps. And if that means getting up earlier in the morning and saying, look, I'm just going to allow 10 minutes and I'm going to go for a walk. When you get home, I'm going to do another 10 minutes. And then after dinner, I'm going to do another 10 minutes. Break it up. No one says you have to do it all at once.
That's a great idea.
Something, get support. There's, you know, people are willing and want to help you. And I've been there. 25 kilos, that's a lot. I've got my photo up at the studio so people can see, because they always say, oh, you've always been that size. No, I haven't. And I have to work at it. I've got a twin brother who is obese. You know, like, so in the family, the family does have that history. I have to work really hard to be where I am. It's not natural.
So I love that idea. I love that thing of just 10 minutes. I know, of just to get yourself off the couch and just do what you can, which is even a little bit more than what you did yesterday. I just finished a 30-day challenge where I challenged myself to walk up Torture Hill in Anstey's Hill every morning or every day for 30 days. And I thought, actually, when I got up yesterday morning, because the challenge actually finished, and I did it, I nailed it. Do you know how freaking good that feels?
It's such a sense of achievement, isn't it? So I do 12-week challenges, which are awesome. And that can be done completely online. So people can be anywhere in the world. You don't have to be local to me. You get all of your food plans, you get recipes, you get support, you get exercises with videos, you get everything you need.
Wow.
To track everything, to record everything, to log everything. It's so easy, so simple. And it gets reviewed every 4 weeks to make sure that you keep getting results. And
I'm really glad you brought that up, because I'm really interested in hearing more about that app, and I know we did have a conversation about it. We're sort of down to the wire at the moment, but what sort of, if somebody said, like, because I'd be interested in exploring a bit more, because I'm on, like I said, the other side of the planet from you, the other side of Adelaide. So can you tell me how, is Gordana's here as well. Hey, Gordana. She needs to hit the gym again. So
make you motivated to get moving. Good.
And I know Gordana's on my side of town. Mandy's actually in the middle. She's in North Adelaide. So perhaps we could all look at hooking. I know Mandy goes to the gym regularly, but or maybe look at using the app. And then Gordana's going, hello. It's like she's had a hello little typo there.
Yeah, the the 12-week challenge is an app which you get on your phone, and it gives you all of your food, your nutrition, but the difference with it is it's tailored to the person individually. So their height, their age, their weight, their sex, and their activity level. And you get a video exercise library. So I can assign you the exercises, or you can look in the library and go, no, I'm going to do this instead, or I'm going to do this. So
they have Zumba?
Yeah, of course.
Well, I'm in.
Yeah.
How do we get hold of this app?
Everything you need. Yeah, you've got everything you need at your fingertips, and you get support, you get encouragement, you get guided the entire way. You're not just given something and left to it. So that
sounds awesome.
Yeah.
So how do we find the app and this sort of support? Do you have somewhere that we can go to check it out a bit further?
Yeah, so I've got a website which is Fun Fitness with Katie.
And are you able to, let me see, I'll actually pop it on the screen.
It's under the 12-week challenge on my website. You can message me on Facebook, you can message me via my website. There's lots of information, there's photos, there's even a little video.
So what we can do is I'll get you to perhaps pop in your the link to the website and the link to your business page, so people can find you. We're just about ready to wrap up now, but we can do that when we're finished. And as Gordana's saying, trying to eat better as well. That's actually, I know we can talk for a long time about this, because actually your diet is probably 70 or 80% of it.
It's 80% of it. And what I say to people is the biggest thing that you can do is in regards to your diet. And I don't actually like to say diet, because this is a lifestyle change, okay? And you won't be starving, and it's something achievable you can do. So the biggest thing you can do is prepare and cook your own food. So not having takeaway and trying not to have so much processed stuff. And the thing is, you can actually buy healthy stuff. You can buy cauliflower rice done up. You can buy zucchini noodles done up. So you can buy all of that information. You don't have to buy quick, yucky, fast food. You can get healthy food that is just as done for you as well.
Yeah, no, that's a really, really good point, Katie. And I think
it is more expensive to eat healthy, but invest in yourself. I'd rather spend money on food and exercise and being healthy than on doctors and medications.
You know what? That makes so much sense.
You've only got the one life, the one body. Invest in yourself before it's too late. And you're never too old, and it's never too late to make a change.
That's brilliant. Well, Katie, thank you so much for sharing your wisdom with us. I am looking into Gordana, just final words from Gordana. She's buying fruit and putting it into a NutriBullet. I have a green smoothie every morning. It's not fruit, it's very bitter, but it's really great for reducing inflammation and alkalizing your body. So I've made that a habit. But you might have to come back and talk again, because we're out of time. Did I tell you this would go quick? Because
it did go quick. I didn't believe you. I was like, what am I going to say?
There you go. And I don't think we've even finished the conversation. So I'll just pop you out. Thank you so much, Katie. Really appreciate your time, your wisdom, and your encouragement for everybody to get off the couch and just do small things that are going to help you with your health and your fitness and your vitality on a daily basis. Thanks again. Thank you. And Gordana is saying thank you. She's also said you're right, but thanks for joining us, Gordana and Mandy, and anyone else who has joined us who hasn't popped in and said hi. Appreciate you joining us. If you want to share the broadcast to help spread the word and help other people to just have a bit of motivation, enthusiasm to live a little bit healthier or get a little bit more active, that would be awesome too. So this is My Time TV.live. I'm Adaire Palmer. Community TV with Adaire. I look forward to seeing you next week on mytimetv.live at 2 p.m. Australian Central Daylight Time. And have a great week, everybody. Bye for now.